Beat Beauty tries ASMR. I really want to do an ASMR video. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then hey, my name is Courtney and welcome to my channel basically. Not welcome back, just welcome. Today I did a video based on what you guys at home wanted me to do. So I did an Instagram poll and basically questionnaire, posted pictures of loads of products and basically asked you guys what I should do, basically what makeup should I wear. And this is the look that I created using the products that you guys chose. So if you want to see how I created this look and see if I used the products that you voted for, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already done my brows. As you can see, they're a bit messy right now because I've only actually got 2 eyebrow products that I use, and I use both of them at the same time. I don't have any other brow options. Literally every time I do my brows I just use the Precisely My Brow, and now I've started using Gimme Brow as well, just to, I don't know, feel like it's a bit of a gimmick, feel like it doesn't actually do much, but hey, I'm using it anyway. I don't know whether I want to do face or eyes first, so I think I want to do eyes just in case there's a bit of fallout. For an eye primer, you guys chose the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. So I'm going to take a little bit on this BH Cosmetics 102 brush, and I'm just going to pop a bit on both eyes. Pop a bit on both eyes. I want this to be full coverage. I have quite veiny eyelids and it's rather annoying. So I'm also going to use that just to like carve out my brow a bit. Just to cover my stray hairs that I got going on at the end here. So I'm just going to place that like that and then also bring it up like that. I'm just going to do the same to this eye. And then what I like to do is I just like to take this brush from Unicorn Cosmetics and I just like to like blend out the ends into my skin, so I don't have them weird lines. And then I just like to tap over my eyebrow as well, just so it doesn't look as intense and straight underneath, just to blend it in to the brow basically. Next we're going to go straight into eyes, and for eyes you chose the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place over the Be Perfect Carnival palette with Stacey Marie, and Juvia's won 70% to 30, which I was quite shocked at. I thought that you guys would have chose the Be Perfect one because that's obviously a massive thing right now, but to be fair, I have not seen a lot of looks with the Zulu palette from Juvia, so maybe that's why that won. But this is what the palette looks like. I love how big the pans are in this, like, honestly, like, just look at my finger compared to them. They are so big and so pigmented. I don't really know what kind of look I want to go with. First I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 101 brush, and first I'm just going to lay down a base. So I'm just going to lay down the yellow shade and like put that basically as a transition. I just need to blend some of this concealer because it is creasing up in here. Basically just want to blend this all above the crease. I like these shadows. I like these shadows a lot because they're like very buildable. Like you can do like a pretty subtle look with them, but you can also really intensify them. So I'm just buffing that all above the crease and smoking it out. Now I'm taking the Nancy large blending brush and I'm going to take the orange shade. I'm just going to blend that. Look at that orange. Oh my god. Just going to blend that into the yellow. These are literally so blendable, like the most blendable things. The quality of these, so good. There's the orange, and then using the same brush, I'm going to take the pink and just keep that a bit more close to the crease. I'm loving that like peachy colour this has made. So now I'm going to take a little bit more of that concealer and just do like a cut crease so we can lay down this purple. So switching brushes, I'm now going to use the Nancy eye crease brush, and I'm going to go into the purple shade. So I'm just going to pack some of the purple on the inner and outer corners. I'm going to take the 104 BH Cosmetics brush. This is kind of like a flat but fluffy brush. And I'm just going to get that purple shade and get real up close to my mirror. And get it as close to the crease as possible. So what I'm going to do now, because this is looking a little bit of a mess, I'm going to take a small flat brush and some more of that concealer. I'm just going to tap it in. I'm just going to create this halo. So I'm just going to wait for this concealer to go a bit tackier on my eyelid. So whilst I do that, I'm just going to apply my primer. And the primer that you guys chose for me was the Urban Decay Rehab Prep. This is like a hydrating primer and I really like it. It's a bit strange. I don't know if it's like actually does much for keeping your makeup on, but I really like it. It makes my skin feel nice and fresh. So I'm just going to take, this is literally what it looks like. It looks horrible. So I'm just going to take some of that and rub that into my face. Skin is primed and lids are tacky. Now I'm going to take this Urban Decay Naked Original brush. I'm going to use the smaller end and I'm going to go into the shimmery blue and I'm going to put that on my lid. How pigmented. That's literally like so bright. I haven't used this colour before. Hello, that's a dry brush. So what I'm going to do is pop that in the middle of my lid. And then I'm going to go in with the purple in a moment and blend it out. Taking that same BH Cosmetics 104 brush and the purple shade, I'm just going to tap over the edges to blend those together. Don't actually know if I'm actually feeling this look, to be honest, but that's how life goes sometimes. You just don't know. Okay, so my ears are coming out to play while I put on this because I have not got my Minnie Mouse ears on me. I've primer just in my baby hairs. We're going to do foundation. So the foundation you chose is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on a beauty blender. Okay, I usually take about that much. I'm just going to dot that. Whoa. Dot that around my face. I wish I was wearing a headband right now. Full beat. I ain't gone full beat coverage in so long. I've also started to like not put as much foundation on my forehead because I just want enough to cover the redness. I don't want it to start, because it's been really sinking into like my forehead lines and it's starting to stress me out a bit, to be honest. For facial concealer, you guys chose the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. Again, this is my pride and joy. Just put like little stripes under here and blend that out. This is like, I don't mind this foundation when I have this concealer to hand because this lightens it up so much. I just drag that up the temple and then down under my eye. And then all the usual high points, so tip of the nose, a little bit on the bridge, forehead, cupid's bow, and chin. Basically just down the centre of your face. Contour. You guys for contour chose the Sleek Makeup Contour Kit over the Makeup Revolution foundation. The mirror on this is a state, so let's just keep it open like this, shall we? I'm just going to bronze up my cheeks a bit. Okay, and then what I do is I just tap in and then pinch the brush so I get like a straight line for my nose. And then on the bottom. And then I just buff it, just tap. And then do the same here. Get rid of my double chin, which is never going to happen, but we can always try. So next up we have blush, and I give you the option between 3 blushes, and that was the California by Benefit. This one here, which is the Floral Blush from BH Cosmetics. And also a Pixie blush, which is obviously Pixie is now available in the UK. Pixie by Petra, it's like it's a blush, but on me it's more of a contour. So I'm so happy you decided on this one, because this one's also more subtle, so it'll go better with this look. California's a bit out there, and Pixie is literally like really dark for me. So thank you for choosing this one. And tap into the peachy side, and just brush that on my cheeks. Ever so slightly. Just to add a bit more of colour into my face. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in and finish my eyes. I'm going to take the orange shade and connect it on the outer corner. Like this. And then just drag it underneath. I asked you guys to pick one of the mini 8 Velour liquid lipsticks from the Jeffree Star Equality Selection Collection thing. Box, whatever you want to call it. And you guys, I had a few different colours. Some people said purple, one person said pink, red or dark blue, and then we had orange was like the most said one basically. So orange is the colour we're going for, which is why I just decided to put orange on the lower lash line instead of the purple. But it just looks a bit weird. This is the Jeffree Star Mini Velour Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Flamethrower. We're now coming to my most hated part of the video, eyelashes. You guys shocked me. These are falling out of the box, so you'll have to excuse that. You guys chose the Violet Voss lashes. This is why I just don't do this, because it just doesn't work. I don't know if I like these eyelashes. I just think they're a bit too out there. They're not that comfortable either. Like, I definitely prefer the... So these are the Violet Voss lashes in the style Fire and Eyes. I find these lashes look better on more of a simple look. I feel like they take over my eyes a little bit with a look like this. For highlight today, you guys chose the Huda Beauty Winter Highlight Palette over the Sleek Solstice Highlight Palette. And this one was interesting because it was drugstore versus like super high end. And you guys chose super high end. Huda won by 70%. I think I'm going to go for Arctic Glow, which is like a... It's got like a purpley bluey hue to it. So So, just gonna pop that there. Personally, I used to love coloured highlights. Like, Moonchild was literally like my baby at one point. But I don't know, I just feel like it's just not as cool anymore. I feel like now it's all about the blush and your blinding highlights, not so much the colour ones. Now we're at the final step, which is lips. So I gave you 3 choices on lips, and that was the Huda Beauty Venus Liquid Lip, the Ofra Cosmetics Venice Liquid Lip, which is a red, and the Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin. And the most common answer was Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin. I put 2 nudes in there purposely, hoping that you wouldn't choose the red, because if you chose a red, I don't know what look I would have created with that palette. These eyelashes are making my eyes water real bad. I really like the smell of Jeffree Star lipsticks. Okay guys, so that brings us to the end of today's video, and this is the makeup look that you chose on my IG stories. And yeah, I'm unsure about the eyes. They're very different to something I've ever done before, because I've used so many different colours. The eyelashes, they're so pretty, but they're just so uncomfortable. Like, they're making my eyes water as I speak. Comment down below any video ideas that you have, and give this video a thumbs up before you leave, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!